What is one makeup tip that everyone can use to elevate their look on an everyday basis?
Ooh.
Well, warm up your skin. Bronzer. I think it really can change the entire look.
Yeah.
Going from flat to just that little extra
Life. I love it. That's good.
Yeah, I think people are scared to use bronzer. Like the reason I say that is like my mom is like super glamorous. She wears makeup every day. Like she literally, ever since I was little. That's why I always loved makeup because I would just go in her makeup bag and look through it and steal stuff. Super glamorous. She does not use bronzer.
Wow.
And she's like a medium tan skin tone. My mom is Mexican and Native American, so she has like a pretty deep. So I think she thinks that she doesn't need it. And not that she does need it, but again, I think it just adds that extra warmth, like a little definition, a little glow, whatever it is, whatever
I was
type
gonna
of bronzer
say,
you're
or
using.
like if you just want that, like I gotta run out of the house really quick, like just like throw on like a little cream highlight, and that will just be like, oh, my skin's just dewy today. You know,
and if you have time, you can do both. You can do both, huh? Yeah, a little bronzer, a little glow.
Yeah.
Makeup by Mario has that one that's like very like
skin enhancer or
skin
something.
enhancer.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but it like gives you just like life without looking like you have any makeup on.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good everyday one. I feel like that's one that I like if I'm going to the store. And you're right. Now that I think about it, that is what I use.
Yeah.
And it's when I'm like, I don't want to look like a zombie. Like I just want to like add a little bit of warmth to my face.
You can put a tiny bit on and it like goes so far.
Yeah. No, you're right. I do use that. Is there what are some of your favorite bronzers then? If this is everyone can elevate, like let's give them some good recommendations.
So my number one, like OG, I've had it since 8th grade. Benefit Hoola bronzer.
I knew you were gonna say it. When you said 8th grade, I was
anytime I bring it out from my kit and I start using it, my client pretty much always will say, no, depending on who it is, if I'm working with them like the first time or they haven't seen me use it before, they're always like, gosh, that takes me back. It's such a good product. The original shade, it's not orange, like it's the right warmth. I don't know. I love that. And then the number 3, Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. It's tan, I think the shade is called. Perfect shade as well. A little bit heavier of a product. So like if you really want to warm up that skin.
Yeah.
And then I like the Makeup by Mario like cream sculpts. Those are really amazing. And then Rare Beauty. They're like creams.
So those last two were creams then, the sticks. Mario and Rare Beauty.
Yep.
Yeah, those Rare Beauty ones are super pigmented and they're like so smooth and creamy. Yeah.
Makeup by Mario also just came out with this like bronzer serum.
I use that too. And
I need to
it's
try that.
so
you
can either sometimes if I'm just running out the house, talk about bronzer, I'll just put it all over my face.
Ooh.
Like I'll just rub it in and then I just look a little bit more alive.
Okay. So because it's pretty thin.
It's thin.
Super thin.
So if you like one of my clients, Sarah Foster, if you look at her, she's looks like a supermodel. She is a supermodel. Face is perfect. She doesn't wear foundation, but like this product is perfect for somebody that's like, I don't want to look like I have makeup on.
Yeah, just more of a natural look. Like they just want to look like, alive, warmth. I love that.
Like add it into like your tinted moisturizer or foundation to make it like a shade darker for like your summer skin. Yeah,
I have to get that. I see a lot of people talking about it. And when it came out, I think I was like, oh, I'm at capacity. Like,
I think people were kind of shocked about it though, because I don't think they knew how thin it was. So they're like, oh, it didn't do anything. It didn't contour me. It's like, well, that's not really the point. It's just an enhancement of just like a little something.
Okay. So next hair question. I love the sleek looks that you do. Do you have any tips for people at home who want to create a sleek bun look? I'm wearing one right now, obviously very sleek, I have a little bang moment, but we've done a lot of different stuff. Split in the middle, side, high pony. What are your like sleek look tips, really?
Yes.
I ask these all the time, and I can never get it. I can never get it.
We got her on the spot right here.
Product is important. I always use the Day Styling Cream, or there's this like Kristen S pomade stick that she made, but like you can't really find it anywhere anymore. I like when my friends go to CVS, they'll like grab it from me because it's so hard to find.
Where did I get it then?
Target or they don't have it at Target anymore.
Well, it's probably just always sold out too.
Amazon maybe. But like those, yes, those two products are so good for sleek look. And what I would do is like whether each one you're using, if it was the day styling cream, I put a little bit on the back of my hand and grab a boar bristle toothbrush, which you can get on Amazon. And you like dab it in slowly, like once you start the ponytail. And to get it really clean, you do it before you put the ponytail in and after. Go in with the product on the toothbrush to get it really clean all around where it's slicked. That's like probably my number one tip is the product and using like a boar bristle toothbrush. You can go in first with like a flat boar bristle brush to get it all up.
Yeah.
But like going in with a detailing brush is so important, I think, to make it look really clean. And then, I mean, if you're going to do like a bun, I always recommend like putting a treatment in, like leave a hair oil or a treatment in the bun. Like if you're going to like have a sleek hairstyle, like put a nice treatment in.
Oh, that's so true. I never thought about it because it doesn't matter what's in the bun, right?
What treatment would you suggest?
I would do a really strong, like thick hair oil. Kerastase has this one I love. It's called like Oleo. Oleo.
Oh, I have it.
The orange one?
Yeah.
I love that one.
So you just lather it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the way hair masks. They're really good and they smell really good.
They smell so good.
Yeah, they smell so good.
Oh, I love the way
But just going in with like a nourishing mask
and just leaving
it in
there.
your ends. And like if you want to do like if you're worried about like your hair thinning or hair loss or something, put some rosemary oil on your scalp like while it's sitting up in that. Like after it's all done, just go over your part and like put a few little droppers all around.
Yeah.
You know? Might as well make it a treatment.
The question I always have too is how people do, or it's parted in the middle because, okay.
Oh yeah, it's so hard.
Yeah. I know.
I know.
No, I have been like getting ready to like go somewhere. I'm like, oh, I want to do this hairstyle. Hailey taught me how to do it here. We were doing your glam and she was trying to teach me how to do it. And I'll like try to FaceTime her and I'll literally, she won't answer because she won't answer ever. And I'll text her and I'll say SOS. So then she'll call me back and I'm like, it's really it's not serious, but like, how do I do this again? Like I can't get it.
So the trick about that is taking like a triangle section right here.
Okay.
Taking that and clipping that away. Like put that in a clip. Do not worry about that. That section of like where your hair is like that.
It's the looking down or something.
No. What?
Or the looking up.
Are you talking about the behind?
Yeah.
That's different though.
Aren't
you talking about the part?
All of it.
Like how you part it in the middle and then sleek it back and keep the middle.
Clip that out.
Yeah.
And then you got to do it in 3 parts, you guys. It's consuming. It's time consuming, but like once you get the hang of it, and then you take like this section. So this is clipped away, right? And then you take this section and you always want to go at like the eye level. So like what's most flattering on everyone is watching like this where your eye is, dragging it back and getting it like where it pulls it so that like it's really flattering to like your face instead of putting it on the top of your head or putting it low. Which is also cute. Like no shade. But like getting it so that it pulls here and it hits right where like your eye would naturally go. So you clip that. This is still clipped away. Now you're going to secure this. So you have one ponytail. Then you're going to go in and you're going to pull all the under up. And when you're really snatching that and you're securing it with an elastic, you're looking up to the sky.
This is where
because you want this tension back here so that when you lift your head, it's tight and you can feel like, oh, there's no like sagging.
That's why earlier she was like,
I was about to say, I was so confused. I was trying to make it make sense when you were like, look up. And I'm like, why am I looking up though? That feels like it's going, but whatever. I'm like, I'll trust whatever you say. But I get what you're saying because it's almost like creating more slack originally so that you really push it. Then when you,
yes. Yeah. And then you add this last section last. And so you can kind of place these, like, even if it's a little bumpy back here, like it's cute, it's fine, whatever. You add this part last into the last ponytail.
You pull so any of the bangs that has been left out, you're placing
that and you're taking your toothbrush and you're really cleaning it up and you're securing that last. And then you go back in with your toothbrush all around to make it really like clean.
Are you hitting